All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the GSA 70-Star League Season 3. Right now, we've got a race with Cheese versus Benji. Now, this is kind of like a rematch from last season because these two met in the quarterfinals, I believe, in the final bracket of the season. And Benji actually was able to take it out over Cheese. So I am extremely excited to see both of these runners run. We've had two really great matches with Guy and I taking the first one and Blue Bob taking the second one. All of them were really good matches, extremely close. In points, Blue Bob did get the better of the points on that one, so he is in first place with an amazing 48-minute run. So if you missed that, definitely one to go watch on the YouTube later. So I believe this race is pre-recorded, as they are synced up and are starting. We will get to see Lakitu making his way around the castle after Peach reads her special notes, Mario. Much mystery behind this note. But I'm extremely excited. Like I said, this is almost like a rematch from last season's quarterfinals. So anything could happen here. Cheese could just go off. Benji could just go off. They could both go off. Nobody knows. Alright, so I know Cheese has been doing a lot of 120 star recently. I do not know how practiced he is on 70 star. Benji, I wish I knew more about Benji. I know he is an amazing 70 star runner. I don't know if he's been doing 120 or if he's been playing any 70 star, but they are both getting that first Lakitu skip. Ooh, Cheese kind of with some awkward camera there. Definitely had that 120 star camera going into the castle. So maybe not so practiced on 70 star. We'll see how they do on bomb clip. Ooh, Benji having to turn around. Is he gonna make it? He doesn't. The bomb explodes in his face. Having to go back, reset the bomb. Jeez, oh, it happens again. Hitting the chain chomp. Flies directly in the air. Oh, but Benji's in there. Some really unfortunate movement. Had a bomb in his hand both times, ended up turning around, was probably trying to jump and then hold forward because you gain a bit of speed, because I think those were both the medium bombs, and probably just pushed forward too soon and just went the complete opposite direction. So Cheese with the early lead into this slide, getting a 12-6. Really good time from Cheese on this slide. We'll see what Benji does. I'm gonna guess 12-7 on Benji here. We'll see what he gets. But that was probably the most exciting bomb clip I've seen in a long time. And it is a 12-7. That was probably the first one I've gotten right in a long time. A little proud about that one. So Cheese making his way into Whomp's Fortress. Let's see what star he decides to go first. And he will be doing the Canalist star, doing the full setup. Not a huge fan of texture setup. Benji doing the same. He's going for the full setup as well. Neither one of these runners wants to risk missing it and losing a decent amount of time right in the start. Ooh, Cheese getting that really good double jump, but getting a firstie off of the cage. Doesn't seem like he can get the right setup that he's looking for, but finds it. Grabs the star. Benji's on his way there. Ooh, but bonks on the ledge. Did get that double jump, but maybe didn't get quite high enough. And misses it as well. It's a bit far to the right. And is also in there the second time. So blow for blows here on Owlus. Cheese on his 100 coin. Did not see which route that he actually decided. I would assume he's doing the pro strat, where he gets the first line of 5 first for the ring. Benji doing the same. See if he's able to make this cycle. She's finishing up really good. Oh, but Benji doesn't quite get that glitchy double jump there. Oh, and misses the double jump to get up to the top. Has to do some backup movement here. Going to do a quick slide and just jump up here. Ooh, actually makes a really good rotation, but isn't able to jump on the piranha plant for his blue coin. Just gonna have to wait here a second. So Cheese gaining a little bit of a lead here at the start, both from the bomb clip and from this 100 coin. As both of these runners are finishing up the harder stars of Whomp's Fortress. Cheese does have a pretty good lead after those mistakes from Benji. We will see how that transpires further on. She's having to take care of this big Whomp. Benji, I believe, still has to do Wild Blue. Yep, that is what he is going for now. So about 1 star behind. She's in a really good position to get a sub 7 here in Whomps. Benji will most likely get a mid 7, it looks like, based on just the time difference as of right now. Ooh, Cheese with the expert movement up to the top. Grabbing that star. 646 fade out in Whomps. Really good time there. Benji finishing up this big Whomp. Grabbing that star. She's headed back into Peach's slide, where I'm going to guess a 12-8. His last slide was a little too perfect. And he gets another 12-6. Really good slide at times. As Benji finishes up his final star in Whomps. Going to be headed out. I think Benji's next slide time will probably be a... I'm gonna give him the benefit of that. I'm gonna say 12-6. I'm gonna say he's gonna do it better. He got a 12-7 last time. As Cheese finishes up his wing cap. Ooh, goes straight for the button, rolling out from the air. And another 12-7 from Benji. So both of these runners having very consistent slide times. Cheese is going to be in Dark World trying to hit this cycle. I know Cheese does do that box rollouts while he does his 120 runs. Probably just doesn't want to risk it here in this race. Benji finishing up his wing cap star. She's making this shig cycle look easy. Had to hold up a bit on that middle platform. As Benji is now entering in Dark World. We'll see, but she's making a bit of an error. I think he caught the edge of that button, which really just eats your speed. Ooh, Benji, I think, missed the button, it looked like. Not sure if he can still make shig cycle off of this, but might be possible. We'll see. I believe this is shig cycle. Ooh, very close roll out there. I believe he made the shig cycle there. As Cheese grabs the key from Bowser, he is done with his Dark World for now. And now Benji is grabbing his star, going to be fighting Bowser. So Cheese maintaining his lead, Benji not giving anything else up. Seems like both of them made the same cycle here in Dark World. But actually, no, I think Benji did save a few seconds because Cheese messed up the ending. Gets that triple jump up to the floating island. Alright, so we are pretty much one bob star and some castle movements apart. They are both exiting the stages at the same time. Cheese will make it over here into CCM. We will see if he decides to do the 17 or 18 star routes. Right, wall kicks will work. Is working for Cheese as the triple jump worked for Benji. Both grabbing those stars. We'll probably see the penguin here from Cheese. It's going to be sliding right down. Yes, Vizzy, this is GSA Season 3. And unlike last season, this is the only division there is. We just have one this season. She's taking care of the lost penguin. Benji making the wall kicks work for him. Grabbing that star. CLG, she's opting to do the 17th star route, it looks like. Does not want to race the penguin. He's going to be doing double pillarless. We'll see if Benji decides to do the same. As soon as he finishes up his lost penguin. Not quite sure how Penguin got lost at the top of a mountain. Bit suspect. She's grabbing all the coins down this slide. Doesn't look like he really missed any. Benji, ooh, grabbing the tree just a bit. But also going to be doing the 17 star routes. Which means he will also be doing double pedalless over in SSL. Oh, but it looks like Cheese did miss a couple coins. I did not see it. Having to run all the way up this little wooden platform. Because optimally you will be missing 1 or 2 coins out of the slide. He was missing 3. So we'll see if Benji is able to get all the coins he needs to. He did miss 1 coin there. I didn't see if he missed one on the arch. Because you can only miss 1 coin without having to do what Cheese did. And it looks like that's the only one he missed. He's going to be leaving with 98 coins. Which is actually optimal. When doing 100 coin routes in is optimal to have exactly 100 coins. As you will see the counter, actually, you have to wait for it after you get a certain amount of coins. So any more coins you get over 100, you will have to wait that amount of time. And Cheese making his way into BBH. I did see that he missed that side flip wall kick. So a bit unfortunate movement there, but taking care of that big boo. Benji missing the kill on this boo. Was going for the optimal slide kill. Did not quite make it. So Benji opting for this balcony star first. Just see Cheese grab the same. Benji does still have to go back in to grab that second star. Cheese is done. Seems to be right at 1 star ahead. So they are pretty much head-to-head since Whomps. Nobody has really gained or lost any time since then. Cheese did mess up a bit of some movement there in BBH, so eventually we'll catch up a couple seconds. But deciding not to do the most optimal boot kill, punches him instead of long jumping straight through him. Not sure how much time difference those two strats make. Cannot be too much time, I would imagine. So Cheese is in SSL, does have to do this powerless strat twice. Gets his big bomb, is doing Tama Plus, the fastest and most tricky strats. Has to avoid that star, he does. He's in the pyramid, going to be doing the secret star first. Ooh, ledge grabbing. Let's stop grabbing the ledge. Alright, so he's got all the secrets, just has to grab this star. As Benji is grabbing his MIPS. A bit of a fake star grab sync there. Mario just doing the save movement on both sides. As Benji is going to be trying to do his first of 2 pillarless strats. Or pillarless stars, rather. As he also does Tama Plus. Oh, but somehow misses the movement. Not sure exactly what happened there. It looked really good. Having to do this backup. As Cheese got his, so he is done. That is, I would imagine, a good relief. As Benji is down 1 backup and still has 2 pillarless to go. So has the big bomb again. Looking good. Double jump this time is good. And very quickly into that pyramid. As Cheese bops the Talon. Let go of that star, that is mine, I need it to save Peach. Benji finishes up his secrets here in the pyramid. Cheese has 1 more star to go. Just to grab the top of the pyramid. So Benji doing 1 more as he has the big bomb. Oh, but he drops it as he's trying to do the jump dive movement. The strat that they're doing is extremely difficult and very precise. Really good that she's got it both times. Benji, it looked like he had it both times. He at least had it lined up. First time, I really have no idea what happened. Second time, probably just a mistiming. But is going to be losing some more time here in SSL. Hopefully he can get it this time. Because he does not have any backups left. Cheese in LLL. Using his wing cap. As Benji gets the movement he's looking for. And is in the pyramid. Very good for Benji. Not having to waste any extra time by respawning the bomb. Had 2 backups, used 2 backups. That's all that he needed. He will be doing his first star, which will be Reds here in LLL. As Cheese goes for the safe lava boost strat. I know that is something exclusive to 70. Oh, but he falls down! I thought he had it. Having to go back up there. Is up there again. 2 lava boosts and 1 star. No deaths. Bit of a sight to see. Benji gonna be making his way into the volcano. We'll probably be looking to do lava boost as well as he goes for the same strat. He will not be falling down. Just to have to do it a second time. She's grabbing the elevator star, so he is done with his volcano stars. I believe Benji likes to go do different stars at once. He did the red star first. Maybe that's just so he could get used to the movement here in LLL. But stars are kind of in pairs. You run off to the left to get 2, you go into the volcano to get 2, and then these bully stars you just kind of long jump into the lava. Just go straight. But Benji decided to breaking it up just a bit. Doesn't lose or gain any time, depending on which star you do first. It's all runner's choice. He will now be doing his rolling log. Was it rolling log kicks? I forget the exact name of the star, but we see no logs, only wing caps. He's taking care of his triple bullies. So very good to get that first ground pound triple bully kill. Benji making his way over to the bullies as well. Take care of this big one first, as that was the last star for Cheese. He's going to be making his way over to DDD. Let's see what he does there. Not the most exciting stage of the run, but it's definitely one that can lose time if you're not being careful. Just very slowly through missed swims and maybe inoptimal lines that you take while swimming. Maybe you swim into the vortex at some point. Okay, that could be exciting. But Benji taking care of, I believe, his last star as well here. Triple bully kill, no issue. Big bully kill, easy. And that will do it for Benji here in Lethal Lava Land. She's finishing up his chess star. Seem to be pretty optimal. Both Cheese and Benji are excellent swimmers. They are certified. Right, we'll see if Cheese leaves room for Benji to make up time. We'll see if Benji loses any time. I doubt it. Both of these are very experienced runners, and there's not a ton of time to be lost once you're at their level here in DDD, especially in 70 star. But Cheese, as I'm saying that, is going for front sub, the most dangerous strat of them all. And he gets it. No backups necessary. So if Benji decides to not do front sub, that will be a cheeky few seconds that Cheese has gained. So Cheese deciding to go into Fire Sea before doing his last star in DDD. Just decides to do it afterwards, which is just runner's choice. Don't think it saves time one way or the other. But as you see, Benji is doing his sub-star now as well. Cheese is what is it? The colors are kind of everywhere as he dives into the lava. And he gets bullied, taking a death. Not something you expect. But I hear a lot of runners say that Fire C is where a run becomes a run. And I think she's just showcased it right there as to why. But it seemed to be on really good pace up until that point. Looked to be on Lava Boost pace. But Benji, a bit of a route difference, deciding to do his third star before Fire C. But as I was saying before, Cheese's colors are a bit crazy. I think it has to do with his capture card. Don't know exactly what causes it. But getting the lava boost and the good movement really set up for the good movement. And there's the good movement. Benji makes his way into Fire C. Ooh, not able to get that wall kick. Is a bit tricky to time when that star spawns. Ooh, Benji making a mistake, but an excellent backup to jump right back up to that pole. Very good on Benji's part. I would assume he lost a little bit of time, but it didn't really look like it, to be honest. Still on really good pace. Is this lava boost? Oh, it looked like he was going to go for it, but didn't long jump. Maybe decided against it afterwards? Not exactly sure, but it looks like he's still going to be making this fast cycle. But he ledge grabs! Oh no, he was on pace to make it. That is extremely unfortunate. Just has to stand there and wait for the elevator to go back up. That was very interesting movement right at the end. So Benji needs to get this wall kick as well. And misses it. Both runners struggling just a bit. Benji can't find the means to get up top. Is just going to ledge grab on top of this wall. As Cheese is finally doing his third star in DDD. Benji is in the Bowser Arena. As we wait for this incredible Bowser movement. So he just makes one quick jump and wastes like 12 seconds in an instant. So Benji grabbing the second Bowser key. She's already upstairs. Over here in Wet Dry World is doing the double jump movements up here. She's really pulling out some pretty pro strats, even in a race. Or especially in a race, pull out those strats. Benji making his way upstairs as well. Not entirely sure what the time difference is. But it is about 1 star and some castle movement. We'll see. Cheese did miss his second triple jump off of that cage. We will see if Benji decides to do those, but he is deciding to do his 100 coin first. So, possible time save for Benji. So, some decent Skeeter RNG from Benji. Not having to run out of his way in order to grab those 3 coins that he needs. Cheese will be on his 100 coin as well. Double box break for him. We'll see how the Skeeter treats him. Benji trying to finish out this star. Not too bad RNG for Cheese. Just kind of have to run around for some coins. Benji will be grabbing the last of his coins that he needs. Just this check, yeah. And then we'll grab the last on top of this ledge here. I apologize for that. I think my headset just cut out on me. But essentially, I was trying to decide or figure out how much time Cheese actually is ahead by, but it's really hard to tell because their star selection is not on point. They're not doing the same exact route. But Benji is really killing it here in Wet Dry World. I believe he will save some time over Cheese. Cheese did have a couple of mistakes here. I haven't seen Benji make any mistakes. As he gets that triple jump off of the cage. So let's see. Cheese will be touching this door at 30-20. It's actually a pretty insane pace going into THI. So Cheese is going to be taking care of secrets, actually ends up bonking, falling into the water, just going to be doing his gardening, but it misses the pipe. Just jumps right back up there. Bit of some scuff movement from Cheese, leaving a bit of room for Benji to catch up. As Benji finishes up the last star he has here in Wet Dry World. We will see. So Cheese has to store at 30-20. He's right at 31. So about 40 seconds difference. And does have a little bit of time to save. So this is a very close race. Definitely anything within a minute in upstairs could be anybody's game. We'll see Cheese take care of his secrets. Does end up diving. It works out for him. I think he was trying to do a kick though. Taking care of business. Benji doing the same. See Benji, what star he tries to do will probably, end up going to the tiny island here, which is the one Cheese has left. Opting to just do the side of the mountain movement. Doesn't want to clip into anything, risk jumping into the water. Ooh, Cheese taking a bit of a ledge grab and gets grabbed by the Chuckya, who will Chuckya, by the way. As he falls really far down, actually. I don't even know what to say. That's extremely unfortunate. It goes for the clip anyway. Misses it the first time, gets it the second time. Just getting a bit manhandled there by the Chuckya. As Benji opted for the safe movement, seems to have paid off as he is now doing his garden duties. So definitely saving time here in THI over Cheese. We'll see exactly how much time. Cheese grabs that star at about 32:55. So saved actually a lot of time. I mean, it was 40 seconds difference going in. It's probably close to 15. Yeah, about right at 15 seconds. So, pretty crazy that he was able to catch up so much time. Like I said, it is anybody's game here in the upstairs and Tippy. Benji wall kicking off of that log. Trying to jump up to the top of this mountain. Gets the ledge grab. Very nice. Cheese opting to do reds. I didn't see if he missed the mountain clip. If he did, this could be a backup, or he could just be deciding to route reds first before both mountain clips. Did not quite see. But Benji getting his second mountain clip. and his second wall kick is good. I don't think Cheese actually went for the mountain clip. I didn't exactly see, but I don't know. Not too sure. Commentator is confused on the routing Cheese is doing. Benji is done. Going to be taking care of his Breeze Star. Neither runner's deciding to go for Breezeless. We saw Draghi get it in the last race. So they are both at 50 or 46 stars, I mean. Benji's star is a bit longer. He was doing red coins. Cheese is going to be finishing up his star now. I don't think there was too much time gained or lost here. But we will see. I think both of them still have one more to go. Yeah, they have to take this box all the way over to the Lonely Mushroom. Doing it very quickly over on Cheese's side. We'll see what Benji does. He decides to do the same movement. I believe that he does. Yep, you see it here. And he's got it. Cheese in SL right now in Snowman's Land. Benji going to be making his way over there now. This is an extremely close race. Like really, if Cheese makes any kind of decent mistake, Benji will be either caught up with him or ahead, depending on the severity of the mistake. So extremely exciting. Oh, Benji messing up the movement just a bit. Not really a huge deal. Grabbing the star. So a couple seconds there. Not really a huge deal, but Cheese misses the jump off the slide. Having to do this backup kick all the way up the slope. That is a bigger deal. Benji deciding to do the deep free star. So a bit of a route difference between the two. Again, kind of hard to tell what the lead is going to be, assuming, or if Benji doesn't make that mistake, he will gain a decent amount of time on Cheese and be that much closer to him. Ooh, Cheese messing up the movement on this star as well. Seems to be making small mistakes. You can kind of see it on his face. He is not happy with himself. Can't see Benji's face though. Cheese is going to be finishing up this last star. Benji is right on his heels. This is probably the easiest star, if not tied with the deep free star. So not much can go wrong here. So these two runners are about 10 seconds apart. Extremely close. Cheese headed back down to the basement to do HMC. Does have a ledge grab. Is starting to sway here. Cheese has messed up some of his movements and he is slowly losing his lead. Benji really not making any huge mistakes and is trying to catch up. Oh, but as soon as I say that, he punches instead of dives. He's going to be losing some time here on Nips. Needs to position himself, and he does. So could have been worse. Could have chased the rabbit all the way around. So ends up just losing a small amount of time. So it is probably closer to a 15-second lead now that Cheese has. Maybe a little more, but around 15 seconds. As Hazy Maze Cave can be tricky at times with this triple box jump, but Cheese grabs it first try. We'll see how Benji does. This is typically the first star that you see on this level, just due to the amount of backups you can do for it. And Benji grabbing it first try as well. Very good movement from both runners. So we will see what the time difference is here. I believe it is right at like 11 seconds if I timed it correctly. She's taking care of Christmas Miracle. Benji going to be needing to do the same. He's looking pretty good. And he does grab the button. So Cheese just has the 2 easier stars left. Benji grabbing the star will have the same left over. So not much happening here in Hazy Maze Cave. You know, unless some player makes a big mistake, there is not much that could happen. There are backups for what you need, you know, even if something does happen. So not something you typically see a huge swing in. Now, it is possible for somebody to fall down into that hole that Benji just jumped past, but that is not happening, it seems, in this race. So Cheese grabbing that final star. Benji needing to grab his final star. And here it is. So the lead seems to be a little more than 15 seconds, probably closer to 20 for Cheese. So we'll see. 41-12 is when he touched the door. We'll see when Benji touches the tippy door. So Cheese making his way over into Rainbow Ride. So 18 seconds seems to be the time difference heading into Tippy. Extremely close race. Anything could happen here. Grabbing Lakitu bounce. First try. Putting the pressure on Benji. Very clean ending movement from Cheese. Doing those wall kicks. Benji not opting for the Lakitu skip. Is going for tricky triangles. Seems pretty confident he does not need backups for that star. Maybe just wants to get his feet wet here in Rainbow Ride. Tippy is typically where the nerves break out. Just trying to clutch out your run. Especially if you know it's a pretty good one. So here we see Benji going for his Lakitu skip. He gets it first try as well, grabbing the pole, very good. As long as his ending movement is clean, he should be good. Not opting to do the wall kicks, which does save a little bit of time versus the ledge grab. And Cheese missing his rollout, but is able to just kick right back onto that platform. So very good backup from him. Benji not opting to do his red coins yet. I believe this is Swinging in the Breeze. I am not mistaken. So getting that one. That is a star that has some tight movement. So reds, it's kind of easy to lose some seconds here and there. Swinging in the Breeze, you could lose a lot more time. She's knocking it out as well. Oh, Benji saving and quitting, having to go all the way back to the start. That is not what you want to see in Tippy. That is going to be a huge time loss. Oh, that must be a bit frustrating for Benji, because he still has one more star to get over in Rainbow Ride. Oh, that is extremely unfortunate. You never want to see that. But he's already back in there, trying not to lose any more time, I am sure. Just needs to knock out these reds, as Cheese already has his first star done. So that is going to be a pretty big swing over in Cheese's favor here. So Benji grabbing his last star in Rainbow Ride. Cheese opting to do red coins. Didn't quite see if he mistimed his jump up into the clock, or maybe he just decided to go ahead and wait for it. Not exactly sure the routing on Cheese's side, but it is deciding to wait for it again. It still needs to do his 100 coins, as Benji is doing his now. Ooh, doesn't quite get the wall kick on Benji's side. That backs it up very quickly. See if Cheese does grab that wall kick, but gets bopped by the toe. Alright, this ending movement in Tippy is where you don't want to see any mistakes. Both of these runners are just trying to close out this 100 coin. She's trying to make it up there. Benji with some pretty quick ending movements and has spawned the star. So Cheese ending his 100 coin as well. Now Cheese does grab the backup red coin just in case he gets bad RNG. That is why you see those 2 coins just kind of floating around. Ooh, some interesting movement from Cheese to finish it out. Seemed to be very fast. But Benji needing to do his triple jump on these flippers. He's got 3 moving time stars to do. As he knocks that one out. Very clean. She's doing the same. Now, she's grabbing those first time stop stars first. It makes it look like their routes have like synced up, but he is 2 stars ahead, even though they are like doing the same stars. So Benji, some very clean movements. Avoiding that pendulum that can bop you, and she's messing up the movement. Not entirely sure what happened, maybe just mistimed something. Ooh, but long jumps is in the flippers. What is he going to do? Oh, he's falling down. I don't think he can make it back up. Oh, he's gonna have to go up there again. That is unfortunate, and he takes a death. Oh no. This is leaving it wide open for Benji, and I mean, they're on the same star counts. As Cheese has just dove right into the clock. And misses the triple jump again. He's stopped. Cheese, you have to keep moving. You are in a race. Benji is finishing out his stars. Benji might have taken the lead right there. A little hard to tell, and Cheese falls down again. I can imagine the frustration. You can kind of see it on his face. He is not happy with himself, as Benji, I'm sure, has taken the lead. So really unfortunate movement from Cheese there, taking 2 deaths. Does get the triple jump and has the star. Benji trying to take care of his 8 red coins. They both have 68 stars in their pockets. Benji grabbing the 69th. Cheese needing to grab him. This has turned into an extremely close race, even with the Benji save and quit. But Cheese giving it right back with the deaths here in Tock Clock. Benji going to be talking to this Toad, as I believe Cheese still has to talk to Toad. So 48:55 is when Benji talks to, or grabs the star from the Toad. So Cheese is about 9 seconds behind Benji. It has been the opposite pretty much the entire race. Benji has taken the lead going into bits. Cheese trying to make it up there. This is insanely close. Benji just needs to have really clean movement. Decides to take the safer route on this triple jump. Doesn't want to risk anything. Cheese is trying to go fast, does the riskier movement. He does make it. Benji is doing his triple jump. There it is. He's got left side. But doesn't quite make the cycle. Oh, but falls down! Cheese is in the lead now. They have just traded back again. Cheese does make it up there, doesn't fall. Benji making his way back up there as Cheese is in the pipe. Benji on these moving platforms. This is an insane race, ladies and gentlemen. Benji is in the pipe as well. They are like one Bowser throw apart in the final Bowser. This is insane. Cheese gets his first throw. Is that one good? It is not. He misses his second throw. So I believe that puts Benji in the lead as long as he doesn't miss any throws. But he does. He doesn't throw him hard enough as Cheese gets his second one. Wait, I think Bowser just slid off the map. But Cheese getting his third one, closing it out. Benji not able to make the throws happen, comes down to the wire. Cheese gonna be grabbing that 51.01, even though he stopped at 02. Benji on his last throw does get it. What an insane race, ladies and gentlemen. This was absolutely absurd in Tippy. Cheese had the lead and just was struggling over in TTC. Just taking 2 deaths, giving Benji the lead. Benji giving it back in bits. Cheese throwing it away in the Bowser throws. Benji giving it back. What an insane race. Well done. Both low 51s. Absolutely absurd. Cheese clutching out, it looks like 2 extra points, so he will be getting 32 points. Benji will be getting 28 points. What an insane race, ladies and gentlemen. Extremely fun, exciting to commentate. But that is going to be it for this race. Next one will be Rock Chalk versus Proto. So stay tuned for that. We will be taking a quick 5-minute intermission. This was pre-recorded, so we will not have any interviews. But thank you for tuning in for this insane race. Stay tuned for the next one.